It's great to be here. How's everyone doing? Welcome and thank you for being here today. I want to take a moment to talk about something that affects all of us, whether we realize it or not. The ways men and women communicate, process emotions, and express love. These differences can sometimes lead to confusion, frustration, or even conflict. But what if I told you that these differences, when understood and embraced, can actually strengthen our relationships and bring us closer together? Today, I want to inspire you to see these differences not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth, connection, and deeper understanding. Let's start with something many of us have experienced: emotional processing through silence. Have you ever noticed that when a man is upset or stressed, he often retreats into silence? Women, on the other hand, might feel the need to talk things out immediately. This can lead to misunderstandings. Women might think, "Why isn't he opening up to me? Doesn't he trust me?" But here's the truth. For many men, silence isn't about shutting you out. It's about processing their emotions internally. They're not ignoring you. They're gathering their thoughts so they can come back to you with clarity. Instead of pushing them to talk, sometimes the most loving thing we can do is give them the space they need, trusting that they'll return to us when they're ready. Now, let's talk about something that often comes up in relationships: being solution-oriented. Women, have you ever shared a problem with a man only to have him immediately jump in with advice or solutions? It can feel frustrating, right? You might think, "I just wanted him to listen, not fix it." But here's the thing. For many men, offering solutions is their way of showing they care. They see a problem, and their instinct is to solve it. It's not that they don't value your emotions. They just express their love differently. So, the next time this happens, try to see it as an act of love. And men, remember, sometimes all she needs is for you to listen and say, "I'm here for you." Another common difference is how men and women compartmentalize emotions. Men often focus on one thing at a time. They can be upset about work, but still enjoy a game night with friends. Women, on the other hand, tend to multitask emotions more seamlessly. This can lead to confusion. Women might wonder, how can he just move on like nothing happened? But it's not that men don't care. They just process emotions differently. Understanding this can help us avoid unnecessary frustration and appreciate the unique ways we each navigate life's challenges. Let's talk about love. Men often show love through actions rather than words. They might fix something around the house, run errands, or take care of practical tasks. Women, who often value verbal affirmations, might not always recognize these acts as expressions of love. But here's the truth. Love isn't always spoken, it's often shown. So, the next time your partner does something thoughtful, even if it's not accompanied by a grand declaration of love, try to see it for what it is: a quiet, powerful expression of their care for you. And then there's the infamous selective memory. Men might forget dates or details that women find significant. Women might think, "How could he forget something so important?" But to put it simply, men often prioritize remembering information they find practical or relevant. It's not that they don't care, they just remember differently. Instead of seeing this as a lack of attention, try to see it as an opportunity to gently remind them of what matters to you. And men, take note. Sometimes, remembering the little things can make a big difference. Now, let's talk about passionate hobbies. Men often immerse themselves completely in hobbies like gaming, sports, or building projects. Women might wonder, why does he spend so much time on that? But here's the thing. Hobbies are often a way for men to decompress, bond with others, or pursue mastery in something they enjoy. Instead of seeing this as a threat to your relationship, try to see it as a healthy outlet for their passions. And men, remember to balance your hobbies with quality time with your partner. It's all about finding that sweet spot. One of the most fascinating differences is how men and women think. Women might overanalyze a man's behavior or words, while the man might not have thought deeply about it at all. For example, when a woman asks, "What are you thinking about?" and the man responds, "Nothing," he might genuinely mean it. Women, instead of reading into it, try to take it at face value. And men understand that sometimes she's just trying to connect with you on a deeper level. Another common difference is how men avoid confrontation. Men might downplay disagreements or avoid arguments to keep the peace. Women might wonder, does he even care about this issue? But here's the truth. Many men are conflict averse. They believe staying calm or avoiding the issue will prevent things from escalating. Instead of seeing this as indifference, try to see it as their way of protecting the relationship. And men, remember, sometimes addressing the issue directly can lead to a stronger, more honest connection. Men also often express emotions through humor. They might use humor to deflect serious emotions, which can confuse women who see this as avoiding vulnerability. But in essence, humor can be a safe way for men to show vulnerability. Instead of seeing it as avoidance, try to see it as their way of opening up. And men, don't be afraid to let your guard down. Your partner will appreciate your honesty. Finally, let's talk about needing alone time. Men often recharge through solitude. Women might misinterpret this as withdrawal or lack of interest. But here's the truth. Alone time is essential for many men to reflect and recharge. Instead of seeing it as a rejection, try to see it as a way for them to come back to you as their best selves. And men, remember to communicate your need for alone time so your partner doesn't feel left out. In conclusion, the differences between men and women are not flaws, they're opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to love more deeply. When we take the time to understand each other's unique ways of thinking, feeling, and expressing love, we can build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. So, let's celebrate these differences. Let's bridge the gap with empathy, patience, and open hearts. Because when all is said and done, it's not about changing each other, it's about loving each other for who we are. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.